So this is what I'm doing today. This water heater, I put it in my note says new 2016. So been watching a lot of videos about this anode rod. There was a cap here, plastic cap. Took that off because I thought, where's my anode rod? So I went on YouTube, and for this Ream model, it's normally right there, but you have to dig out all this foam to get to it. Couldn't get it loose. Tried a small compressor with my Chicago pneumatic impact. Wouldn't break it loose. Tried a big 24-inch breaker bar and wouldn't break it loose. Had my son-in-law bear hug this thing. Would not break it loose. So I was worried about my copper pipes coming loose or breaking or cracking. So I'm just gonna unbolt this thing. I had it on a stand just to get it up off the floor so the base wasn't right on the floor. So now I'm gonna yank this out of this room. It's my little mechanical room behind the furnace, and got my little cart. I'm going to strap it to that, take it up to the garage, turn on my big 60-gallon air compressor, 125 psi, and see if that breaks it loose. If not, I'll lay this on the ground on its side and jump up and down, because once this cracks loose, then it should be easy to put in. I bought this 4-piece magnesium anode rod because I'm on well water here, so that I could put it in from the top, but we couldn't break that loose. So no matter what I tried, 18-inch breaker bar, 24-inch breaker bar, that guy is in there tight. So I even sprayed lube around it a week ago, see if I can weaken the thread seal. So nothing worked. So I turned off the water, turned off the well, turned off the water heater breakers so that this wouldn't heat up the elements while it was still connected while I was draining it. And now it's empty, and I just need to get it out of here. So let me get it up to the garage, turn on the compressor, and let's see if we can break this loose. So here I am taking it up to the garage. Got it all strapped down. Oh yeah, I don't have to walk it. It's pretty light after I drained all the water out of it. So take it up. All right, there's my 60-gallon back there. Pump it up. Here's the water heater. Let's see if it gets this thing broken loose. If not, I'm just gonna take this breaker bar and jump up and down on it. We're going to try the impact first. So let's see if this works. Here, let's see if we can put this on the tripod. There we go. All right, the compressor shut off. Nope. Man, that thing is tight. Let's try this. thing will not break loose. So we're going to try this next. See if we can shock it. That got it. I don't know if you can see that, but that anode rod is totally gone. So we're on wall water here. Unless it just broke it off because it was too crusty inside. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get the new anode rod in there. But they say you're supposed to check this with a new water heater once a year, see how fast it's degrading. And if it's degrading slow, then maybe 3 years, change it every 3 years. But like I said, this thing was put in, I put it in 2016, and now it's 2023, and this thing is totally gone. So maybe it's about time you checked yours. All right, so yeah, I look down in that hole. I don't see any rod, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna hook it up to my hydrant out here and flush out as much crud as I can get before I put the new rod in. And from the looks of this hole, it's right there at the entrance to the tank, so I could probably just flush everything out I can. All right, so let me see if I can get the hose in this thing and flush it out. All right, I've got the hose going into it, but nothing's coming out of the drain, so I've got a little stick pushing the stuff out with. Yeah, there's a lot of junk in there, like minerals, probably pieces of that anode rod that degraded. So I'm just gonna swish it around a little bit, keep adding water, see if I can get this thing cleaned out before I put it back in downstairs. That is so full of junk every time I shake it up. Stick in there. Look at all the stuff that comes out of here. Keep shaking it, more stuff comes out. It's all green. Clogged again. Get some more crap out of there. Woo. stick and see if you can see all this green stuff here. Look at all that green stuff coming out of it. That's all inside your tank, and that goes up into your pipes if you don't clean this out every once in a while. This is why this bigger stick. So I've got a lot of water in there right now. Ooh, here it comes. Alright, let's shake it some more. Let's get a rod. I'm gonna get a steel rod to shake that up some more. Yep, oh, it keeps coming out. So let's give it some more water. Give it some more shakes. Yep, keeps coming out. Let's see what else we can get. Looks like it hits the bottom. Hose right through the intake. That's it. It's coming out nice and clean. I think that's it. Shut this water off, and I think it's ready for the new anode rod. I could have bought a one piece if I knew I was going to pull it out of the basement. So this just drops down in there. Put a little Teflon tape on the threads, and maybe a little anti-seize or pipe dope so it doesn't get stuck in there as tight as it was. The new anode rod. This goes in as one piece like this. They give it to you in sections. So I think I'll, if I knew I was going to be able to pull it out or have to pull it out of the basement to get the other one out, I would have bought the one piece. But this allows you to get it in there if your space is limited. So it just goes in like that. And I'm going to put Teflon tape on there and a little bit of pipe dope. Hopefully it'll keep it from getting seized up again, so I can change it and check it again within a year. Alright, so I think we're done flushing. Yeah, all the crud stopped coming out of it, so I think we're good. It's coming out nice and clean now. I guess without going through everything I did, if you just need to clean out your minerals, you can take your valve off or just drain it. But you're supposed to drain it every now and then just to make sure it stays clean and get all the sediment and minerals out of the bottom of your tank. So I'm gonna let it drain, put it back on the trailer, get it back to the basement. Make sure when you, if you have to drain your electric water heater or gas water heater, make sure you do not hook it or turn the power or gas back onto it until it fills all the way back up. You can tell by turning up like an upstairs faucet on the hot side and let all the air bleed out, and then once it's full, it'll start coming out without air bubbles. All right, let me let this finish draining, and I'm gonna put that anode rod in there sealed and put it back down the basement and reinstall it. All right, it's all hooked back up. I drained all the air out of it and just have to put my, sweat my overpressure valve tube back on, which was going down to the floor over there. So power's back on, no leaks, cap back on, the new anode rod. So I'll check it again in a year and see how fast it's degrading. But I've got a water softener hooked up and a whole house filter before the water heater. And the only thing going out that isn't softened water are the outside faucets. All right, so on to the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Check your anode rods. Okay, $34.98. I'm at Home Depot, and this is the rod that they sell. It's like a 42-inch rod, aluminum rod with a 3/4 thread. Let's see how fat that is. That's normally what it looks like. Looks like over 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. But this is what they recommend for public water. So I have a well, and they recommend a magnesium rod for well water, even though I have a water softener before my water heater. So if you go, Home Depot has that. And my magnesium rod I got off of eBay. I don't think it was this expensive, $35. All right, just to let you know what's available out there.